Hey everybody, it's Dr. Emeraldman1994 here with your NintendoWare Prescription. This time, DSiWare isn't going so good, so for the time being, I will completely drop DSiWare from the NintendoWare Prescription because there's not too many I can safely prescribe and that I know a lot about. But I'll tell you, I am a WiiWare expert, and I can keep the prescriptions coming, if you know what I mean. Because I know many of you sicklings out there are in dire need of a game to play. Your Videogameidus is worse than ever, and it's unbearable. I understand. Let me help you out. There are many awesome WiiWare games. I've showed you many before, and let's get right into these awesome WiiWare games that you need to get. I've talked to you about Mega Man 10 before, but what about Mega Man 9? Mega Man 9 is an awesome, great WiiWare game. Capcom made Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 10. And everyone's like, what the heck? What happened to number 9? Well, it ended up coming out for the PlayStation Network, WiiWare, and Xbox Live Arcade. And Woot came out for WiiWare. It's a really awesome game, only 1,000 Wii points, also known as $10. And it is a really awesome game with tons of content in it, and it has a lot of downloadable content. I mean, the game is really just great. You can play as Mega Man, or you can have downloadable content and play as Proto Man. Simple, basic, usual story. You're fighting against Dr. Wily and his robot masters. It's a lot of fun. With downloadable content, though, there are so many other options. There are downloadable content modes where you can, have endless mode, and you can try to kill as many people as you can in a room and just stay alive as long as you can, or get past all these obstacles in a room, online leaderboards. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a great Mega Man game, and, it's a great addition to the Wii Shop channel. So I definitely suggest that each of you guys get it. If you're a Mega Man series, then it's perfect for you. But if you're new to the Mega Man series, wouldn't start off in Mega Man 9, because as you should know, the Mega Man series is a very difficult series. Mega Man 10 has easy mode where everyone can start off, and it's great for beginners. I would try that first, then move on to Mega Man 9, or move back to Mega Man 9. I also talked to you before about TV Show King. Well, let me be there to tell you, there's a new game called TV Show King 2. The game is so much better than TV Show King. I suggest that you don't get TV Show King and get TV Show King 2. Now here's the thing. Surprisingly, the sequel is lower than the first one. It costs less than the first one. TV Show King cost 1,000 Wii points, equivalent to $10. TV Show King 2 cost 800 Wii points, equivalent to $8. So now you can get the better version at a lower cost. TV Show King 2 is jam-packed with so many features. It's great. The game has over 8,000 questions, which is categorized into 12 different categories. It has Wi-Fi support, and it has a lot of internet features. Like, you can download question packs. Like, people submitted questions, or I think you might even possibly be able to make your own questions. I'm pretty sure that's a feature. But you can also download question packs from the website. From the online. So now, instead of the 8,000 questions you have on there, now you can add hundreds more for a never-ending, limitless amount of fun. You'll never see questions repeat. It's a lot of fun. You have, the same use of Mii's. Now, TV Show King before was more like a game show and had the wheel you would spin. No, it didn't have a wheel, but it had the game. But now, I don't remember if the first one had a wheel. Yeah, the first one did have a wheel. I'm sorry for that little confusion. The first one did have a wheel, and the second one has a wheel. But the second one has many other features because, like, there are special events, and a Deal or No Deal game kind of pops up. So now it's like, pick a briefcase. Pick a briefcase. Inside might be $1. Inside might be tons of gold worth $5,000. It all depends. Not only that, there are more. There are different types of questions. Like one where it's not just based on questions now. Now it's like, look at this picture. How many hands does this guy have? And it might be some abstract painting photo. You're like, oh, 3. And you click that. Or it might be in the dark, and the rear mode is your flashlight. So when you point at the screen, it lights up the area. And then there might be also another thing. It's like, what is this a photo of? And it's a super, super blurry photo. And as the more time it takes, as the timer clicks down, the more viewable the photo is. And then you pick the photo. There's a map, and be like, what country is this? And you're like, ooh, that's Italy. Or it might be a map and say, click Italy. Like, okay, Italy. And you put your little push pin on it. It's a lot of fun. There are different types of modes. It's really great. There's also, the head-to-head mode, which kind of reminds me a lot of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It's just a lot of fun, and it's a great game. The Wi-Fi is great. You can play with friends. You can play with random people. You can choose your podium. So now you have like 20 different podium options for really great customizational features. It's awesome. And that is sure to cure your Videogameidus. With all of those features, it's almost impossible for it not to. You'll be on that game for a long time. And I tell you, I've owned the game for months now, and I keep on coming back to it. And I know my friend, Emeraldman1994, we play on that game a lot, and it is great. It's a nice party game. Another great game to cure your Videogameidus is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles My Life as a King. It's a nice, awesome game. And I believe it was the first ever WiiWare game to have DLC, downloadable content. But it is a really awesome, great game. It completely takes the whole Final Fantasy series, and you forget about everything you ever knew about it. It's a brand new way to play. It's just really interesting and intriguing. It's awesome. Basically, you are the king. You don't go into battle and fight like before. You tell people to fight. You say, okay, my warrior, go fight. My black sage, you go to this dungeon. My white sage, you join them. And I want you 3 to create a party and go together. The party needs to consist of a warrior, a black mage, and a white mage. That way she can heal the team. It's just a really awesome game. It completely turns the tables, and you are now the king. You don't go into action, but you tell them what to do. You work on your little kingdom. Your kingdom starts out as nothing. You build houses, so that way you can have warriors and people come and help out your town. They pay tithes to you, so you can build an armory. You can build, a black magic school. You can build all this stuff so they can work on their stuff and level up. And it's a great game with great graphics and a great story. It's awesome. The downloadable content is great too. There are some iffy downloadable contents like, by paying $2 in American US dollars, you can now wear an orange outfit instead of your green outfit. Yeah, that's not that cool. It's not worth paying $2. But there are other ones. Dungeon packs. 5 new dungeons, $2. 1 dungeon, $1. Something like that. And it's just like, you have all these new dungeons, and they're not like level 1 dungeons. These are high level dungeons. So now that you beat the game, you're like, there's nothing for me to do. Oh, bull crap. There's tons of stuff to do now. You have all this stuff. You have all these dungeons, and you're like, but I'm level 50. I don't even there's no dungeon for me. You do this, and there will be dungeons for you. You'll see level 60 dungeons if you want them to be that way. It's great. It's a great deal, and I actually purchased a few of the dungeon packs, and it was awesome, because after I beat the game, like, no dungeon can support me now, but there are plenty. Well, yeah. Well, that about wraps it up. Please rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Not to me, though. You know, I don't even think I have a YouTube. I might have YouTube, that'd be a little weird. But don't subscribe to me, Dr. Emeraldman1994. Subscribe to Emeraldman1994 himself, who is a really great YouTuber. You should see his videos. They make me laugh. They're such high-quality videos with bunches of series that are so interesting. He's a great YouTuber. Make sure you subscribe to him, rate his videos, like his videos, comment on his videos, subscribe to him, request him to be your friend. He's just an awesome, awesome guy. Kudos to you, Emeraldman1994. This is Dr. Emeraldman1994, signing off.